And he says, I laugh at race theorists who like to say that Nile Valley Africans are brown skinned, not black. It's so funny. Now I agree with him. And with this, lock, stock, and barrel. He says, guess what? There is no word for the color brown in the Medu Neter. They describe themselves as Khem, despite being brown or dark brown or black. That's me. That's not him. I'm adding that phrase or black. People are taking modern racialized thinking and colorism to try and explain blackness for people who lived thousands of years ago. This is insane. This is moronic. We master the Medu Neter today. We master the Medu Neter language and primary sources so we can know what they themselves thought of their color, not what colonial racial categories mean to them. Now, that's the phrase that got me really going. Not what colonial racial categories mean to them. Because always and forever, whether you agree with or disagree with anything I say, whether you agree with or disagree with how modern Egyptology wants to handle classifications and interpretation, recognize this. All of their classifications, they always come attached to a value system. It is the value system that I personally will attack and debunk anytime, any chance I get. So Ordul Neter points out in photo 1, and let me show it to you. So you see here, photo 1, the brown cow. He says, in photo 1, the Egyptian cow is not jet black. At least not to a modern thinker. We know what jet black looked like in the crayon box. The Egyptian cow is brown, but they don't have a word for brown. So what do they call it? This cow is called Khem, black to an Egyptian Kemet. As you can see, now if you're not too sure, well, you see 3 similarly depicted complexioned individuals. On the left, I may get this wrong. On the right is Anpu, most people say Anubis. In the middle is the Pharaoh, and on the left is Heru. Many people say Horus. But what's of note is you see the complexions are the same. And Ordul Neter points out, in photo 2, Heru is brown, but to the ancient Egyptians, he is Khemwir. That's K-M-W-R, if you can see it on the screen, which means great black. They call Heru Khem, the black one. So in both cases, both brown and dark brown are designated as Khem, black to the ancient Egyptians. Whether they are characterizing people or real world, third dimension, non-human objects, they did not have a term for brown. What you will find out, what you begin to discover is, for them, Khem was cultural, Khem was spiritual, Khem was a literal identity that embraced a spectrum of darker hue. Now, as Ordul Neter pointed out, there was no word for brown because they didn't see themselves as brown. Now, we today, clearly, obviously, we have a word for brown.
Shabazz, break it down with the proper perspective.
The proper perspective.
So much controversy and a lot of deception. You don't know who's coming through with the light and reflection, and whose mouth is mumbling, trick knowledge deceptive. Shabazz, break it down with the proper perspective. So